to the class day for the class of 2021. You simply have earned it. It's been a really difficult year and a half, and my goodness gracious, it seems like just yesterday you were sitting in these seats as freshmen, and here you are ready to go out, so congratulations. Before I hand this over, I just wanted a quick reminder, or actually some quick news for the class of 2021. Tomorrow morning, everybody listen, because everybody, make sure you know this. We're going to meet in here at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning because it's supposed to call for rain tonight, and the field will be very messy. If we can make it out there, we will. So everyone here at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning for rehearsal, okay? All right, the other thing, let's see what we have is, I just feel so bad. It just dawned on me that your class is one of the first classes that did not get all your fire drills, and you're going to miss the June fire drill. I'm so sorry. Anyway, enjoy your day. I'm going to hand this over and enjoy your class day. See you tomorrow morning here at 10 a.m.
Okay, before we get started, quick item of business. I'm going to say it again. Masks on. Get rid of the toothpick. Put you on oxygen. Mask up or leave. Exit's right there. All right, thank you guys.
Welcome to the juniors, faculty, staff, administration, superintendent Aranakis, and especially to the class of 2021. Seniors, today is the last day we'll sit in this auditorium as students of EWG. We all want to say thank you and goodbye, and ask that you please enjoy the last few days that we will all be together as a class. This year we will start the ceremony a little differently and begin with the department awards. If your name is called, please stand and be recognized. After that, please sit down and you will receive your award at a later time. Please hold your applause until the end. We will begin with the awards portion of the ceremony with Ms. Haynes-Main, who will recognize all Pathway students.
The following students are being awarded a seal on their diploma for meeting the Department of Education requirements for pathway completion that includes a combination of coursework, projects, and work-based learning experience. And as Kelly mentioned, please hold your applause until the end. For our career and technical pathways, starting with Information Technology Data Specialist, Christian Bastille, Justin Cabral, Evan Carlson, Zaire Davis, Hunter Ferreira, Andrew Glosson, Ryan Golding, Nicholas Jenks, Christopher Lawler, Jonathan Lucier, Braden Mossy, Andrew Ray, and Haley Jo Reese. For our visual arts multimedia pathway, Caitlin Boss, Caitlin Duska, Sonia Ekloff, Alyssa Zampa, and double pathway completer Nicholas Jenks. Caleb Cranston, Matthew Healy, Thomas Kilday, and Bryn Wilbur. And for our in-house pathway, starting with culinary, Ariana Boxford, Christopher Dubois, Nicholas Fabre, Kyle Holm, Samantha Russell, and Ryan Weeks. Jacob Cross, Naya Lessier, Daniel Perez Torres, and Danielle Gorilla. For Child Development, Samantha Caniel, Lauren Lapoon, Emma Lawrence, Haley Lesniewski, Samantha McCulloch, Misty Mitchell, Emily Schutz, and Abigail Whalen. Justice, Morgan Rojas. Congratulations to the first year that pathway completers have been acknowledged by RIDE, and I think we had a great
Congratulations to the senior class. What a year you all had. I'm pleased to be here representing the World Language Department to recognize the recipients of the Rhode Island Council designation Seal of Biliteracy. This is our largest graduating class ever with 36 students. And first, I'd like to recognize Daniel Perez Torres for the Gold Seal of Biliteracy, the first one ever at Exeter West Greenwich. Without stopping, I'm going to do French and then Spanish, and if you guys want to stand up, that's fine, but can you hold your hooting and hollering until the end? Thank you. All right. Seal of Biliteracy French, Lauren Voss, Misty Mitchell, Peter Muhedge, Samantha Russell, and Alyssa Zamba. Seal of, All right. Seal of Biliteracy Spanish, Daniel Perez Torres, Samantha Braun, Ellie Button, Abigail Kane, Samantha Canuel, Caitlin Duska, Malcolm Emery, Ali Garcia, Cecile Hemphill, Guillermo Hernandez, Kaya Holm, Emily Jetson, Nicholas Jenks, Cameron Kiernan, Thomas Kilday, Samantha McCullough, Maya Messier, Braden Mossy, Connor Nichols, Karina Pexoto, Grace Pedraza, Tara Patenza, Caleb Racine, Andrew Ray, Haley Jo Reese, Eleanor Rusk, Emma Schwab, Thomas Brankar, Daniel Warilla, John White, Bryn Wilbur, and Arvin Young.
Exemplary science students.
Congratulations, everyone. Each year, Science Department presents exemplary science medals to students who work diligently to advance their knowledge of the sciences. These award recipients have modeled effective marketable behaviors by demonstrating content knowledge, the ability to apply concepts to new situations, demonstrate positive attitudes, the ability to work collaboratively and independently, and develop and apply new skills to novel situations. There are so many of you who deserve an award, but time limits us, so we have narrowed it down to Mercedes Brooks, and just stand up, Peter Muhedge, and Danielle Worley. For our other award, we present what's called the Broken Beaker Award. It sounds like it's a funny name, but to us it kind of signifies science. Anybody who's been in our labs knows that things don't always go exactly as we planned, and we spend a lot of time wondering why. But that's what science is. Kind of, I think we've lived it for the past year, not knowing exactly the rules changing, but we got to persevere through the setbacks, learn from mistakes, and find resolutions to them. The Broken Beaker Award follows this spirit. The student we feel consistently displays this characteristic is Haley Jo Reese. Finally, just a little special recognition, the EWG wind turbine team won first place in Rhode Island competition and placed in the top 10 worldwide. So the three seniors are among you, Malcolm Emery, Tom Kilday, and Haley Jo Reese are on that team. They're going to head downstairs now because they've got the rest of the day doing national interviews so that they can go show how awesome we are to everybody in the nation. National competition time. So congratulations everybody, class of 2021. It's been a pleasure.
For the BMT department, Mr. Searle will present.
Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2021. I'm honored to be here representing Business and Media Technology Department. When the organizers of Class Day said, hey, get your award, you need to do this together, we submitted about a dozen names. And they said, no, we submitted 3 names. So that's good and bad. The good is that the top 3 are really rising to the top here. So for excellence in digital media and honoring your outstanding performance and achievement, Business Media Technology Department proudly presents this award to editor and producer director extraordinaire Kyle Holm. Business, Morgan Rojas. Excellence in computer science and programming, probably designing the next app that will go crazy, Nicholas Jones.
Mr. Robitaille will present the English Awards.
Awards are being given to Woody Cats today. So I'd like to present, first of all, the Creative Writing Award. This award goes to a student who shows excellence in creative writing. This year it was a very strong group of creative writers. We have some future published authors in this class. However, I could only pick one. So this student, you'll probably see her name on the New York Times bestseller list someday. Please join me in congratulating Samantha Russell. The second award I have the honor to present today is a new one. We had a really strange school year this year, and so the English department created a new award to honor the student who really led the way in demonstrating our school's core values. So this award is known as the Kipper Most Outstanding Student in English Award. So this student has demonstrated excellence in being known for kindness towards others. This student is a model of integrity, leads the way in showing perseverance in the face of adversity. This student is also known as a model of respect and personal responsibility. So you'll no doubt, you will not be surprised to hear the student's name. Please join me in honoring Lauren Wells.
Mrs. Stephanie will present Family and Consumer Sciences.
This year in particular, we have had some terrific seniors progress through the culinary arts classes. In fact, in addition to what's been mentioned on the pathway, we've had 8 seniors complete all 4 levels of foods classes here at EWG. For the sake of time, please hold your applause, but I would like to acknowledge the following students: Morgan Rojos, Carrie Rose, Egan Usler, Kyle Holm, Amber Arnold, Ryan Weeks, Faith Brand, Brendan McConaughey, and our culinary intern, Nick Fabre. It's moments like this now where we want to highlight one individual in particular. It's always challenging to select just one student, but there is an individual this year who has set themselves apart. After completing Foods 2, this student decided he wanted to pursue a career in the restaurant business. On his own, he sought out a culinary internship. In addition, he's found other gainful opportunities to continue to learn, grow, and develop his skills. He has a natural curiosity that is the driving force behind his passion for culinary arts. He is certainly self-motivated, but more importantly, his character and kind nature make him an individual that you want to be around and draw energy from. There is no doubt in my mind that he will accomplish all that he sets his mind and heart to do. It has been my delight and my pleasure to know this student, to work alongside with him, and I look forward to watching him continue to grow and to develop and to pursue his passion. This year's Culinary Arts Award goes to none other than Kyle Holm.
Miss Lind will present most outstanding senior chorus student. On behalf of Mr. Tremblay, who's been our substitute teacher for chorus, I would like to announce the most outstanding senior chorus award, Samantha McCullough. Okay, and here comes art. What a year. They still did an amazing job throughout everything. And I'm sorry, I have two names. This award, both of my kids will get this, which is supposed to be inspiring and rainbows everywhere. The two art people are very, very different. So one is chosen for the impact that she has made on this school, this district, and very much so our program. Number one award, most outstanding, goes to Katie Boss. The second award, equally as deserving. This student has been amazing, very, very dependable, extremely high average in her growth and studio art. It has been amazing, always by my side. Goes to Alyssa Zamba. Mrs. Wilmot will recognize excellence in history.
On behalf of the History Department, we have 4 quick awards to give, and they come with a little gift certificate too, so at the end be sure to see me. The first award is given to the Outstanding Student in Sociology. Mr. Newsom usually talks for about 5 minutes about this student, but he's not here, so you are saved. But he did write a long email explaining how insightful and astute J.P. White is in sociology. The next recognition goes to our most outstanding student in history through cinema. This student is not only outstanding in history through cinema, but in all of our social science classes actually. But for this particular award, Mr. Buckley said this student not only understood the context of the film, but was a great addition to the class, always had something to offer, and that goes to Benjamin Ruggieri. A lot of us departments are doing a little something different than we've done in the past, so this year we have one award that is different than we've ever given. We have one student who has been outstanding in all of our classes, but also plans to be a history teacher. So we are giving an award to hopefully one of us in the future to the most outstanding future history teacher, Sam Caniel. Finally, our last award goes to our most outstanding in all the social sciences. So this student took a whole bunch of our classes, including AP Psych last year, American Government Law, and a host of others, and excelled in all of them beyond our wildest dreams. And so our most outstanding in the social sciences goes to Lauren Bosch. Congrats to all the seniors.
Next for the math department.
Good morning, everybody. Congratulations to all of you. As everybody also said, we only could pick, and in our case, we chose 2. Every year, the American Mathematical Society awards a student of the math department's choosing with the award of outstanding achievement in mathematics. We feel this candidate has shown a level of outstanding achievement in numerous ways. Here are just a few responses which aided in the selection of this deserving student. Math class average over 4 years was an outstanding 94.4. She earned a semester average of a 98 in both pre-cal honors and calculus. And as is often used in my math class, that is a major PR, to say the least. Personal record, if you will. Her ability to learn challenging material quickly and make necessary connections has served her well. She can apply and communicate her mathematical skills appropriately and clearly to others. She is an active member of the Math Honor Society for 2 years. Our department is confident that the skills we have all seen will serve her well in her quest for a degree in psychology, and we wish her well and congratulations on all of her successes thus far. The American Mathematical Society Award for Outstanding Achievement in Mathematics goes to Lauren Voss. And one more, please. The EWG Outstanding Mathematician Award is awarded to a student again selected by the entire department. The recipient is typically a student having displayed a true love for the beautiful subject of mathematics. Of course, you all truly love the beautiful subject, but sadly, we could only highlight one of you. These are the impressive stats of our chosen candidate. Her math class 4-year average was a 93.6. Her average in calculus, a 98, again, a spectacular PR. She displays a very strong work ethic and a passion for the subject, starting as early as freshman year and continuing right through her senior year. Self-motivated and consistently taking an active role, a leader in the classroom, and an active member of the Math Honor Society for 2 years. This extremely friendly and personable young lady is destined for so much more as she pursues a degree in cellular and molecular biology next year. Our department again would like to extend good wishes to you as you continue pursuing your dreams. Congratulations on all your successes thus far. The EWG Outstanding Mathematician Award goes to Danielle Warilli.
Last but not least is Mr. Daft for PE.
Good morning, and congratulations, seniors, and good luck. On behalf of the Physical Education and Health Department, it's my privilege to recognize this year's outstanding senior. This senior was chosen from many great seniors we've had in our classes for exemplary qualities which he exhibited. The senior's name will be immortalized for eternity on a plaque outside the senior high gym entrance, along with past winners. She will also receive a $50 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods. Congratulations to outstanding senior Alyssa Zampa. All right, congratulations and good luck, guys.
Congratulations to everyone who received an award. Next, Faith Brand, Class of 2021 President, would like to address you all.
I know the last time that everyone wants right now is on their very long speech after all of those awards and sweating in the library for like half an hour. So, I thought, like, I was writing this yesterday, first block of calculus, and I was thinking how wild it was that we just, like, weren't going to be in this building anymore after today. Like, it doesn't really hit you when you're in, like, NetCap and everything. You know, like, this is pretty much the last, oh, well, we have recreation rehearsal tomorrow, but, like, this is kind of it for us. And like, yeah, we may drive by or come back for like football games or band concerts or all the lovely performances that we have. But like, this is the last real day here. And it's kind of bittersweet, but like, at the same time, it's so nice that we're all gonna have our own separate ways, all find our passions and everything. We we did have our fair share of student weeks, even if we missed out early this year. I honestly forgot for a while that like we had a normal junior year earlier, or like we had a normal spirit week of pep rally in junior year last year, and everything kind of like got faded away for us. Our class kind of got screwed for the most part. I think overall we've had a really good run. We've had so many great experiences in this room, from the junior high when we had to come in here in the mornings, to all the band concerts in the year, all the drum performances again, all of those many, many assemblies, the most random stuff. You guys remember that one where it was about like smoking while driving or drinking while driving, and they kind of all do those quizzes? That was such a strange one. There's so many great people in this grade. We saw that. We have so many talented people here. So many great artists. Like we have Nick and Alyssa, who made our lovely girl out of home. We have so many lovely singers like Sam. There's so much talent here in this room today, and I think that's just beautiful for us. And even if you haven't like found your passion or talent, you still have time. You've got this. You've got a whole life to live after high school. You don't have to figure everything out right now. And I hope the juniors here recognize and like cherish the time that they have left here. And because it will go by very fast. I feel like I was a sophomore like yesterday. And even if the seniors haven't recognized it, cherished it yet, we've still got a little bit of time before we all have to say final goodbyes. So I hope that we all can have a nice class day, and a nice picnic tomorrow for those of you that are going, and a lovely graduation and a lovely rest of the week.
Now, please welcome last year's most outstanding senior, Christina Nicholas.
Hello. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Christina Nicholas, and I was fortunate enough to receive the award for most outstanding senior in 2020. I would like to start off by congratulating the class of 2021. You have all accomplished so much despite the challenging year that we have all endured. This past year has been anything but ordinary. When I walked out of the doors in March of 2020 when quarantine began, I did not realize how challenging the year ahead would be for all of us. So I'd like to take a moment to applaud you all on your accomplishments despite the pandemic we have all been living through. I know it was not easy, but I am so grateful that I am able to be standing here in person in the auditorium with you today, and that I will be able to stand here and applaud you all on your great accomplishments. I would like to take the opportunity to share with you a couple of things that I learned throughout the past year. For those of you who know me, I am very organized when it comes to my plans and aspirations, and when I was a freshman, I sat in the guidance office 4 years ago planning out every single class I'd ever take here and where I plan to take them. I also had a detailed spreadsheet of information that I color-coded when I was planning to go to college and where I wanted to go. However, as you can imagine, the pandemic was something that I hadn't planned for, and it was not on my agenda, and it changed everything that I had been prepared to do. I was upset to see activities like prom and graduation be canceled or changed, and I was upset that my first summer without summer reading was going to be spent indoors away from my friends. I was also upset that my plans had been ruined. Yet like everyone else, life moved on and I learned to adapt. I learned that having everything planned out for my entire future is never going to work out exactly as I planned for it, and that being spontaneous and taking advantage of opportunities can lead to amazing things. Last August, I moved to Boston to attend college at Boston University. The movement itself was a step outside of my comfort zone and something that wasn't in my initial college plans. If you had asked me a year and a half ago if I would have loved a college in the city, I would have told you no and that I hated cities. But I can confidently say after my first year that Boston is one of the best things that has happened to me. Living in the city was a good experience. And while I was extremely excited for what was to come, I was also nervous to move into a dorm with a roommate I had never met before and no friends around me. I was worried about making friends during the pandemic when there were limited classes in person and very limited opportunities to meet other people. I was also concerned about doing well in college level classes. At first, I did have difficulty meeting new people, but by joining clubs and activities that I am passionate about, I was able to interact with others that share the same interests as me. For starters, I joined the figure skating club and continued to do a sport that I love while also meeting new people. I also joined Best Buddies and got to participate in virtual meetings and have a one-on-one friendship with a student with intellectual and developmental disabilities. The final club I joined was a club for women interested in pursuing careers in medicine, and I have been excited to participate in this club because I have been paired with a doctor in the Boston area for a mentorship program, and she works with behavioral and developmental pediatrics. Next year, I encourage all of you to take time to find clubs and activities that you're interested in because they can be a great way to learn about yourself and make good friends. Aside from clubs, I made one of my best friends from a group chat with students from my chemistry class. She and I decided to meet up and walk together to our first lab because it was one of the few classes that we had in person. I did not know when I met her during my second week at college that she would go on to be one of my closest friends. We worked together on textbook problems, ate dinner together, walked around the city together, watched movies, and next year we will be living together in a studio apartment. Well, I first met this person from a messaging app. The truth was that I met her because I reached out and introduced myself to a fellow classmate. Next year, do not hesitate to introduce yourself to the people around you. Everyone is looking to make friends and nobody knows who you are. So speak up, be yourself, and share your passions. Have conversations with people that are different from you because you can learn so much from other classmates, coworkers, professors, or teammates. While college is very much about education and your academics should be a priority, it's also a time to learn about yourself and the world around you. Moving to Boston, I had to learn how to take care of myself away from home. I had to do things like my own laundry, navigating city streets, and talking to professors and peers that I had never met before. I even had the opportunity to learn how to set mouse traps when a mouse found its way into my room at 2 a.m., and my roommate and I had to watch it climb all over our desks and the floor. And while that opportunity at the time was scary and seemed like a nightmare, now I look back and laugh because that was the night when my roommate and I bonded the most over our mutual hatred for that mouse. At the end of the day, while college can be difficult, there's time to make the experience what you want it to be. You could spend all of your time inside studying, or you could take time to explore, meet new people, and step outside of your comfort zone. My first year of college wasn't anything like I had imagined it would be, and it certainly did not fit that plan that I had intended for it. Yet somehow, despite all of the challenges of the last year, I still managed to make incredible friends and have the time of my life in Boston. I loved every second of my first year and cannot wait for what is to come in the future. My wish for all of you as you graduate and move forward with your lives is that you take time to step back and take advantage of every opportunity you have. There's so much to come for all of you. You can be successful in anything you put your heart into. Everything that has happened here at EWG is such a small part of your journey in life, but it's prepared you greatly for your future. I would like to address the class of 2022 quickly. As you come to the end of your junior year, there's limited time that you have left here at EWG. You too only have a short amount of time until you walk across the stage and receive a diploma. And then you will move on to do things that you decide to do, whether that be college, work, military, or anything else. When I left in March of 2020 after starting quarantine, I was forced to realize just how short the high school journey really is. And I wish I could go back and give my friends one more hug, or thank my teachers one more time for their incredible work. So please cherish every moment, thank your teachers, and enjoy every second you have left with your friends. High school only comes once, so take advantage of it. As I come to a close, I would once again like to congratulate the class of 2021. You have all accomplished so much already, and I wish you the absolute best in moving forward. I know this past year has been difficult, and I'm proud of you for all of your hard work. I know you will all do incredible things in the future, and I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors. Go Knights!
Such great insights about life after EWG. Thanks, Christina. Samantha McCullough will now sing My Wish by Rascal Flatts. give more than you take. More than anything, more than anything. I wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, purpose stays small. Never need to get more than usual. Running around thinking, where you get to. I hope you know somebody loves you. Want the same things too. Yeah, it's my my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, purpose stay small. Never need to get more than usual. Run around thinking where you get to. Hope you know somebody loves you. Want the same things too. Yeah, it's my That was awesome, Sam. Next, we'll hear from Mr. Mastroianni, who will present the Knights of the Round Table and Most Outstanding Senior.
Class of 2021, this is a very interesting moment for me. I'm not sure how many of you, I think many of you, I taught many of you, well, 21 of you actually, in first grade. You can see you all grow and flourish, there you are, and become adults that have personalities and skills and talents beyond anything I could imagine when you were 5 years old. It really is one of the best experiences I've had in my entire life. So this is a tough day for me, but I'm very happy to see you grow and get out of here and graduate. You made it. Congratulations. It's been a weird 4 years for you all. I'm going to recognize the class council that when you were freshmen, started planning a prom that was going to be at Mystic Aquarium. It's going to be very exciting. We got it all set, and then the pandemic came, and everything disappeared. And rules said we couldn't have served food, and we couldn't have music. And about 4 weeks ago, those rules all changed, and this class council came together with the help of some parents, worked tirelessly, many hours to plan a prom that's going to happen in a couple days. They've been here for the whole 4 years and worked hard. So if you please stand up when I call your name. Your president of the class since freshman year, Faith Brand. Samantha Daniel. Samantha Hampton. Jimmy Judson. Nick Dents. Thomas Tilday. Who's at the Science of National Competition, Emma Schwab, Ellie Ross, and last but not least, Alyssa Dunn. I have something for all of you afterwards. Alright, next, every year, the faculty votes on the most outstanding senior. And there are a number of votes that happen. I'm going to tell you what the requirements are to receive this award, and I will announce the Knights of the Round Table, the people that were nominated for this award. And then the last name I announce will be this year's most outstanding senior. If you are at the Knights of the Round Table, please come up. You will receive a nice water gun sword. All right, so to be eligible, this is what the school, the EWG faculty considers when nominating someone. The student must have maintained a well-rounded profile throughout their high school tenure, have consistently striving to reach their academic potential, have served as a positive role model to all students, have generally maintained a positive attitude despite obstacles. There are no more bigger obstacles than what we've experienced the last year. Exhibit resiliency and resourcefulness, practice tolerance and respect for others, show respect to both peers and adults, have established a reputation as an honest person with high standards. They have exemplified a strong commitment to the school and community through service and/or participation in extracurricular activities, and have earned the respect of both faculty and students. So, in alphabetical order, these people please come up and stay up here for everything to be announced. Samantha Canuel. Yeah, you can take it. The next person is at the wind turbine competition, so he is not here. That is Malcolm Emery. The one and only Kyle Holm. Preston Jacob. And Emma Schwab. Now this next person, final person, will be this year's most outstanding senior, and next year will be up here giving a speech to you juniors. There were many comments about this individual. I'm going to keep it to just a few. This person is extremely humble, cares about their community, is the example of excellence and curious intelligence. And I think my favorite comment about this person was that they are a rock star. This year's most outstanding senior is Peter Newich.
Now for Nick Jenks in his senior farewell speech.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm one long-winded speech away from passing out of heat exhaustion, so I'm going to try to make this quick. So first, I want to address the seniors here. It really is only just now setting in what's happening and what we're commemorating here. We're finished with it. We're done. We made it all through. Some of us more surprised than others, but we're here. This is where we all honor the end of it all. The end of staying up until 2 in the morning to finish your book report. The end of rushing through your history homework in the hallway before class every day. The end of texting up to 10 people a night just to solve a single math problem. The end to us gathered day in and day out together. A lot of things end today, but so many more will begin just around the corner. Now for the juniors. This is where I'll be spending the bulk of my time talking to you guys. Juniors, as the ceremony comes to an end, we call upon you to take the reins in my place and guide our community in a positive direction. For the time being, I offer some advice to you and any other current future students of our district. Be unafraid to be different. If I can show up to school dressed as Jesus and get a few smiles out of people, you can be yourself and celebrate what makes you unique. For the love of God, please get your senior projects finished on time. Help out your class and student councils because we really could use it for a little bit there. Actually, try reading a book or two in English. You can't learn every life lesson from Spartans, and eventually one of them has to be good. Except that even as a senior, teachers will spell your name wrong every chance they get. Mine is misspelled in script we're reading off of. There is actually a C in there. Hopefully. Make the most of the rest of your time at school. I know some of us leaving here today are just doing the same. Don't hold yourself back out of fear. The best thing you can do is succeed, and the worst thing you can do is win. And finally, your value cannot be quantified. Don't place judgment upon yourself or others over another. A lower GPA, a lower SAT score, or a lower number of likes doesn't make your worth any less. I would like to close off my speech with a retelling of Aesop's The Heron, because his message has really had an impact on me. And at the end of my high school experience, I've really been reflecting on it. A heron was walking sedately along the bank of a stream, his eyes in the clear water and his long neck and pointed bill ready to snap up a likely morsel for his breakfast. The clear water swarmed with fish, but Master Heron was hard to please that way. No small fry for me, he said. Such scanty fare is not fit for a heron. Now a fine young bird swam me. No indeed, said the heron. I wouldn't have trouble to open my beak for anything like that. As the sun rose, the fish left the swallow water near the shore and swam below into the cool depths toward the middle. The heron saw no more fish, and very glad to see at last a breakfast on a tiny sand. Thank you.
Thanks, Nick. We have come to the point in our program where the class of 2021, represented by Sam Canuel and Eleanor Russ, formally passes the EWG sword to the class of 2022, represented by Aiden Thompson and Annie Spira. This has been a tradition at our school since 1990. Here to explain the tradition is Alyssa Zampa.
This short and sweet. Let's begin. The tradition of Class Day, symbolized by the passing of the sword from the exiting of the senior class to the incoming senior class, began with the graduating class of 1993. The sword that has been used for the last 28 years was handmade by Joseph Pazik, a member of the EWG class of 1993, and a student in the Welding Technology vocational program. The passing of the sword is a simple yet traditional ceremony that is rich with symbolism. Every year, the highlight of Class Day is the passing of the EWG Knight Sword from the outgoing seniors to the incoming senior class. Possession of the sword symbolizes leadership and responsibility. As the incoming seniors, are charged with being role models for the underclassmen by demonstrating EWG's core values of respect, responsibility, integrity, kindness, and perseverance in your actions, both within the EWG community and outside of our school. Now for the knighting ceremony.
class of 2022. Now we will hear from Morgan Beck and Amanda Reed from the class of 2021.
Hello all. As many of you may know, I am Amanda Reed, the Vice President for the class of 2022. First off, on behalf of the class, I'd like to give a huge congratulations to the seniors. Best of luck on your future endeavors and enjoy wherever they take you. Here on Class Day, I wish to reflect on how far we have come before we begin our last year together as a class. Despite the unparalleled challenges we have faced in our sophomore and junior years due to the pandemic, I feel as though we came out stronger and with a better understanding of what it means to truly be a class. I have always thought that our class is unique and that our dynamic resembles more of one large blended family as opposed to separate groups. This is not to say that we do not have unique and standout individuals in our class. People such as Caroline and Sarah, who won Best in Show at the Rhode Island Duck Stamp Contest this year. Michael Camacho, who is our new National Honor Society president. Morgan Beck, our class president and new treasurer for National Honor Society. And Michael Mahone, who made second team all division for boys basketball. These few individuals vary in talent, personality, and interests. Despite our small size as a school and class, I believe that the class of 2022 has proven to be resilient, adaptive, and overall a well-rounded great group of individuals. Looking ahead, I am excited and glad to spend one last year with this group and to see how much more we can accomplish.
Hello everyone. As most of you know, I'm Morgan Beck, the president of the class of 2022. First of all, I'd like to say congratulations to the class of 21. I think I can say on behalf of the entire class of 22 that we've always been tremendously close to your class as friends, classmates, and teammates, and we sincerely wish you all the best. So now to the class of 2022, juniors, or should I say seniors, congratulations. We never would have imagined everything that has happened over the past 3 years of high school. We will be the first and the only high school class to have gone through high school and hopefully an entire pandemic at the same time. It's easy to remember the time we didn't have together over the past year and a half, and we all remember that last normal day of school. So remembering the time we didn't have together, let's enjoy every part of this last year, from the last first day of school to the final day we dug out of the senior lot as students. Let's work hard, but also celebrate the decade we've had together. And in that spirit, I invite you to a challenge. For the next year, the next 180 school days, when you wake up in the morning and roll out of bed to meet the 7:22 bell, I challenge you not to think about the paper that's due that morning, or the game you have that afternoon, or even what's for breakfast. I challenge you to make a commitment to enjoy that day, every day, as one of the last days you will spend as a high school student with the classmates and teachers you have gotten to know over the past 11 years. For some of us, that will be nostalgic, for some gratifying, for some a relief. Be proud of what you've accomplished, and let's make every day count, like the last day of our last year of high school. Thank you.
Congratulations, juniors, and congratulations, soon-to-be EWG grads. Please exit the auditorium and proceed